Hello friends, I'm Matej, and this month one of my clients just hit his first 150k month after being stuck at 80k per month for almost 2 years. He came to me with a goal of breaking past the 100k mark, but he managed to hit 150k per month at the end of the 10 weeks of the program that I had with him, one-on-one. So, in order to celebrate this, I will share exactly what I did with him, not in complete detail, but a map on how we managed to turn the 80k per month that he was stuck at for like 2 years to 150k per month, and how you can implement the exact same inner blueprint into your business in order to hit your revenue goals. This is a video specifically made for entrepreneurs, so if you're not an entrepreneur, you can still benefit for it, but entrepreneurs that want to make more money in their business will find the most value in this video. Now, this can apply to absolutely everything, not just business, but I will talk only business because most of my followers are entrepreneurs. Most of the people that I work with are high-level entrepreneurs that face these issues. So, let's get started. I don't want to make this video 2 hours long or 1 hour long because I value your time. You are a busy person, you have things to do, you have things to resolve, you have your stuff. You are just watching this YouTube video to extract the knowledge and to apply it. You are a practical person. So without no more chit-chatting, I will just ramp fire through these ideas, through these points, and hopefully you will apply it. Now, the first thing that we changed was his self-concept. His self-concept means who you are at the true core of your being. Not who you believe you are, not who you think you are, not who you consciously think you are, but who you subconsciously are, who you are at the core of your being. And what does this self-concept, what forms this self-concept? The self-concept is made out of convictions. Bear with me, guys and girls. What am I missing here? Now, your self-concept is made out of this stuff. Convictions and beliefs, they're not quite the same thing, but they are kind of the same thing. I will explain it more in depth. Confidence levels, attention/focus, emotion plus thoughts, and identity. All these things create your self-concept. They all have to be in synchronicity, aligned to form your self-concept. If you only have one, then you won't change your self-concept. Only if you have all these aligned, then you will change your self-concept. Now, what the fuck is the self-concept? Self-concept is basically your frequency. And for the newcomers here that don't know what a frequency is basically an energetic signature, and this energetic signature is your reality. Frequency is just immaterialized reality. So you have something energetically and then it appears physically. You have it in the image of your inner self and then it's projected upon reality. So if we can change our self-concept, then we can change our frequency, and then we can change our reality. And how do we change our self-concept? By changing our convictions, beliefs, confidence levels, attention/focus, emotions and thoughts, and of course your identity. So I will cover one by one what all of this means, how you can change it, and practical steps in order to change them. I will do this really simply and really fast, so stick out because it's really important, and I actually believe that this can help you tremendously in your business. So, first step is your convictions. Your convictions is what you assume to be true. You know this to be true. This is what differs them from beliefs, because belief leaves a little bit room for doubt. So I will let me take them one by one. Let me just compact them. So conviction/beliefs. You know something is true. You believe in something, you know something is true. For the simplicity of this video, I'm not gonna complicate it. I wrote this too because I wanted to boost my ego, but no, just let's take beliefs. Beliefs is what you believe to be true. What you believe to be true will impact your subconscious mind. From the subconscious mind being the womb of reality, that's where everything is created first, in the subconscious mind. So if you believe that something is true, then that thing will be projected upon reality. There is no such thing as a truth other than what the subconscious mind believes to be true. Now, there are two types of truths of beliefs or convictions. One that came from the people around you, from society, and others that came from experiences. Some beliefs that came from other people, maybe in your business, is that, oh, the market is not as it used to. People don't buy high ticket. Clients won't pay me this amount of money based on statistics. My company can only grow 20% per year in the best case scenario, or other stuff that statistics and other people told you they are true, and your subconscious mind believed them to be true, so they are automatically true in your reality. Now, the thing about these things is that no truth is true other than what the subconscious mind believes to be true. All truths are but half truths, as in the Hermetic tradition is stated. So if we can shift these beliefs, then we can automatically shift our reality. Our beliefs shape our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind shape our reality. So we need to change our beliefs, because if we have a belief that doesn't serve us, it is only there to control us. It doesn't serve us any point to think something and to believe something that doesn't serve you to grow your business. If you believe that clients won't pay you this amount of money, then why is the point of that belief other than controlling you? We need to change that belief. That belief isn't something stable. That belief isn't a truth. It is only a truth only because you believe that it is a truth. Does it make sense? I hope that it makes sense. So we need to change our beliefs. If we believe that clients won't pay us a sum of money, then we need to believe that clients already pay us a sum of money. We need to think from the end. We need to believe from the end. We need to change our self-concept to the person that has already accomplished what we want to accomplish. We need to step and embody into the version of ourselves that already has whatever we want to have, because the self-concept emits that frequency, and that frequency emits a reality. So if our self-concept is of the person that has already hit our financial goal, then our frequency will be that of the person that hit that financial goal, so automatically our reality will reflect that. And the first step is having the beliefs of the person that has already achieved what we want to achieve. Would the person that has already hit your financial goal say that growing your company past 20% in growth per year is impossible? Probably not, because he has done it. Would your desired self believe that you cannot close high ticket clients? Probably not. Would your desired self believe that you cannot trade successfully more than 2 trades in a row? Probably not. Would your desired self believe that you are not good enough? Probably not. You'll think that you are the shit. You'll believe that. You'll believe that the market is abundant. You'll see money everywhere. You have all these positive beliefs. Now, what do you do with the experience belief? We have beliefs that came from experience, since these beliefs are much more powerful than the beliefs from society. We need to alter these beliefs as well. If we faced a challenge in our life, or we grew up in a particular scarce environment, or I don't know, we had an experience when we couldn't, you get the idea. I cannot express myself, I have long day. So, beliefs through experiences. How do we reverse the beliefs that we experience? We use the power of our imagination. Through the power of imagination, we can reverse the experience beliefs into positive beliefs, because we can alter the past. You need to know the future more than you need to know the past. The past exists how you want it to exist. Even if something has happened in your past, in your imagination, that thing can happen differently, and the subconscious mind doesn't differentiate from imagination and reality as long as there is emotion involved. So if we can reverse engineer the things that formed, the experiences that formed some of the negative beliefs that we have, and actually view them as different, then the beliefs will be altered in real time. These are beliefs and convictions. Conviction doesn't leave room for doubt. This is the only difference between conviction and beliefs. This is why Neville Goddard, say a famous mystic of America, people that a lot of people look up to, even myself, I look up to that guy a lot. He knows what he's talking about. This is why he said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. By assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you believe that you are already there. If you believe that you are already there, you change your self-concept. Self-concept changes your frequency, and your frequency changes your reality. So, have the beliefs of the person that you want to be. Have the beliefs of the person who has already attained what you want to obtain. Now, confidence levels. Why is confidence important in manifesting? And I'm saying manifesting, not manifestation like all these other guys say, oh, I'm manifesting, and they just jerk off and go to sleep and they tell, oh, I'm gonna become a billionaire, I'm gonna win the lottery. Not that kind of manifestation. I'm talking materializing your goals, achieving your goals, manifestation. Now, I'm not negating work, by the way. You still need to work. This is just what you do to work, to make your work, the work that you're doing, have the full effect. Because we can work 12 hours a day, but if we don't have this in place, then that 12 hour a day won't count as much. We need to take right action, basically. Right action is better than a lot of action. Right action plus a lot of action is good. So, confidence levels. The more confident you are, the more easy you will navigate life, and the more easily you will find opportunities on all that stuff. Confidence is really good. Confidence is really good. Just take my word for it. Confidence won't hurt anybody. And how do you change your confidence levels? If your confidence levels are low, you can rise them by gaining self-trust. But how do you gain self-trust? You gain self-trust by sticking to your word. If you know you're going to do something, and if you know you are supposed to be doing something, do that thing regardless, because you'll build self-trust with yourself. And you cannot alter reality, you cannot obtain things, you cannot discipline reality if you cannot discipline yourself first. You cannot trust reality if you cannot trust yourself first. So first step is self-trust. You get self-trust by sticking to your word. Stick to your word. Do the things innerly and outerly that you know you are supposed to be doing right now. And your confidence levels will automatically grow. When your confidence levels automatically grow, your manifestation elixir basically rises. So it will be way easier for you to get into the desired frequency. So yeah, have confidence in whatever you're doing. Know that that thing is right, because the only time that you're right is when you believe truly that you're right. This is why some people may do visualizations and it will work, and some people will do visualization and it won't work, because some people are more confident in their ability to do it, and their belief in that particular technique is what makes the technique happen. Not the technique itself, is your confidence that you pour into that technique and into whatever you are doing. If you are confident that your work is the best work, then your work will be the best work eventually. Trust me, this is how life operates. Self-concept, frequency, reality. Now, attention and focus. I like to conceptualize this like an algorithm. You know, the YouTube algorithm, the Instagram algorithm, the TikTok algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, Twitter algorithm, it doesn't matter. It shows you more of that which you interact with. Even if you interact with posts that you secretly dislike, if you like them, you share them, and you stare at them, and you watch them, the algorithm will think that you like them. So it will push it more to you in order to get addicted to the app. This is exactly how the universe operates. If you interact with things that you don't want to happen, more of them will show up, because you are feeding energy to it. Where attention goes, energy flows. And energy is the currency of reality. So it wants to feed energy from you. So if you're placing your attention on what you don't want to happen, on problems in the business, on how the market is scarce, or how clients drop you, or how you cannot retain clients, or how the space that you're in is not what it used to be, or whatever, you cannot win trades, the market is fucked, doesn't matter. If you place your attention upon that, you're feeding it energy, and more of that will come onto you. You just feed it and it grows. Think of it, you place your attention on something, you feed it, and that thing grows. It builds a muscle. You just give it straight protein. So if you place your attention on what you don't want to happen, that thing is much more likely to happen, because the algorithm of the universe perceives that you want that thing to happen. Even if you don't want that thing to happen, it still happens because you are interacting constantly with it. Just like the algorithm, you can say that you want to see financial videos all day long and have the intention of seeing financial videos on Instagram, but if you are constantly liking gaming videos, you'll get more gaming videos than financial videos. So place your attention on only what you want to happen. Only place your attention and focus on what you want to get, on what can go right instead of what can go wrong. And society has told us that, oh, just in case, prepare in advance, place your attention in advance. What if things go wrong? What if things go right? If you place your attention on what can go wrong, it's much more likely for that thing to go wrong. I can promise you cannot go wrong if you don't place your attention and all these things upon it. It cannot go wrong. And if some case the universe collapses and the laws just misalign and something that has never happened before happens, you'll figure it out then. You have much better chances in succeeding in your business to place your attention on what is good, on what's feeding you positive energy. Give your energy to what's important for you, because you feed it, and you'll get more of that. Place your attention on what makes you grow. Now, let's talk emotion plus thoughts. If you are in this space and you've read The Secret or whatever, you know that we need to have positive thoughts. This is what all the people tells us. You are what you think about, etc., etc. Now, they are right. Thoughts are really important. But thoughts alone don't create your self-concept. Thoughts plus emotion create your self-concept. Because think about it. You can think of something, but that thing won't happen unless you place emotion onto it. This is why emotion is really important. I will give you a scientific breakdown of it. So, here is you, right? HeartMath Institute did a study and they discovered that we have two electromagnetic fields, one in the mind and one in the heart. What the fuck is an electromagnetic field, Matei? Well, it's an energy field, and that energy field, if you walk into a room and something great has happened, you can feel it. If you walk into a room with people and you feel that something bad has happened, nobody talks, nobody says anything, right? But you just know something is off. That is that electromagnetic field. We have one in the mind, we have now one in the heart. The one in the heart is 60 to 100 times more powerful than the one in the mind. So, the one in the mind are the thoughts, and the one in the heart are the emotions. Electromagnetic field. Electric are the thoughts, and magnetic are the emotions. You give the energy and then you attract them, you magnetize them towards you with emotion. So, this is why the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It's not just as a man thinks in his as a man thinks, so is he, as most people misquote it. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So it's thoughts plus emotions combined. Also, emotion is the easiest way to access your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is really malleable when you give it huge levels of emotions. This is why traumas are a thing, because you get emotionally shocked and you get emotionally charged with negative experiences that stick to your subconscious mind. Think of emotions as glues to your subconscious mind. Think of this whiteboard wiper. I don't know what's called, a sponge. This is the word. Sponge. I can put the sponge without the magnet on the board and it will not stick. But if I have the magnet, which in this case is the emotion and this is the subconscious, then it will stick. How cool is that? So we need emotion in our thoughts. If we need to think positive thoughts, sure, but these thoughts needs to be filled with emotions in order to change our self-concept. Because this guy can go into his mirror and it says, I'm rich, and he feels poor, or he feels stupid for saying it. So guess what reality will bring him more of? Stupidity and lack. Exactly. But if you think that you are rich and you actually feel rich, then you will get more abundance into your life. Emotion is energy in motion, and that energy picks up momentum, becomes a frequency, and that frequency becomes a reality. This is why most people go about working in the wrong way, because we are taught that we need to work. Then we get the thing that we want, which is the revenue goal that we are going after in this scenario, and then we will feel the thing that we want to feel, because it all comes down to feeling at the end of the day. You don't want something because you want this thing in particular. You want this thing because you want to feel something that you're not currently feeling. Think about it. I can give you $1 billion per month, but you cannot spend it. You wouldn't really want it because you cannot do anything with it. And you cannot tell any other person that you earn $1 billion per month. Only you know, and you cannot spend it, you cannot do anything with it. Do you care about it? Fuck no, because you cannot trigger feelings from it. You spend the money and get feelings. You drive fast cars because you feel important, you feel more confidence. It tickles your tip of the... You get what I mean? So, feeling is the secret. So we need to reverse the script. We know that reality doesn't create frequency and self-concept, is actually the other way. Your self-concept creates a frequency, and that frequency creates a reality. So we need to reverse these scripts as well. We need to feel, we need to work, and then we get. Because feeling taps into the subconscious believes that this thing is true, it will put us in opportunities and gives us the right action, then we take the action, and then that action will get us the thing that we want to get. So I hope this makes sense. Emotion coupled with thoughts. I can go about this for hours upon hours with every single stuff, but I want to make it as concise as possible. And excuse me if I blabber a bit, but I don't got no bullet points. I don't do no cuts. I don't do no preparing in advance. I just speak in front of a whiteboard with my iPhone. I don't know if you are recording, but I hope that this is recording, because I'll be quite pissed. So also, you cannot get emotionally swayed by reality, because if reality can get a bad emotional reaction out of you, and if you are not self-disciplined with your emotions, then your reality will alter here and there. You can be on a good path, and then you get bad emotions happening to you, and then you alter your path into a bad situation, and it keeps magnifying. Have you ever wondered why you got a bad mark in school? You remember it. You got a bad mark, then you stubbed your toe, then the glass fell over you, your mom beat your ass, and then you cried and you lost at Fortnite and somebody scammed you. It's just a bad day because you entered in that energy of bad emotions. But the same can happen with positive emotions. Once you feel good, you will win, and then you will win more because you believe that you are a winner, and then you will feel more of a winner, and then upward loop. You'll get into the winner effect. There is a winner effect and there is a loser effect. And it all comes down to your self-concept, and your self-concept is really altered by your emotion. And the last step is an identity. The best way I can say is that people that have the identity of a depressed person. Now, come at me if you want, cancel me if you want. If you have the identity of a depressed person, or a single mom, you can be a single mom and have the identity of a single mom and hang around other single moms, and that's just creates a loop in reality, because your identity will be projected upon reality because it's part of your self-concept. So if you have the identity of a single mom and then you find a man and you believe that all men are trash, and you have this identity that you're a broken person and that you cannot find your lover and that you cannot be loved, then you will automatically, subconsciously self-sabotage, and that relationship won't go as planned because your identity is misaligned with what you truly want. You want something, but your identity doesn't reflect it. But we first need to change our identity to change our reality, not to change our reality and then change our identity. We cannot change the effect, we can only change the cause. We cannot wait for an effect to change by changing an effect. We need to change the cause of the effect, and then the effect will change. So don't wait for reality to change before you start identifying with the person that has that reality, or has the emotions that reality will give you, or has the attention of that reality, or has the confidence levels that this reality will bring him, or the beliefs. Have them already, because this will align your frequency with this reality, and frequency is only immaterialized reality. After you go through all of this and other stuff, but I cannot go over this because I promised I will keep it kind of short, which I kind of broke my promise, then you will get to your desired goal. Of course, keeping your business exactly the same. If you are already a high-level entrepreneur, you of course know what you're doing, but you are only subconsciously sabotaging your business. This is your only problem in business. No other strategy will work, no other technique, no other mentorship will work. They only work if you believe that they work. If a strategy alters all this stuff, then it actually works, not because the strategy or the technique works, but because your self-concept changed. This goes for business tactics and all that shit as well. Because I can implement a business tactic and you can implement a business tactic, and I don't believe truly, and I don't change my self-concept with that technique, business technique, and I don't get the result, but you truly believe in that technique, so that technique will work for you. I lose, you win, just because you had the self-concept. So yeah, if you are interested to learn more about this stuff, you can click the link in bio and book a call with me. I'm not a salesy guy. I'm not going to go over a sales script and can you do it and ask you all this kind of stuff. Now we just have a chill talk. If I can help you, I can help you. That's amazing. I would love to work with some of you guys. I got 2 spots open, so be quick, because if I only got 200 subs or whatever I got on YouTube or Instagram, I'm blowing up though, I get booked. So yeah, if you are a high-level entrepreneur and you are interested to hit your revenue goal and break past your revenue ceiling as the first guy, you have the testimonial on my Instagram, then book a call with me, and yeah, much love.